Hi everyone, Brian McKim with House America Financial. It's been an interesting and crazy week. I hope you're well. I wanted to read a quick quote to you from a respected mortgage publication that came out today. It says, "Everyone has a lot to digest right now. The average human on planet Earth is no different than the entire financial market in that regard. We are undoubtedly already several weeks into the sharpest and broadest economic contraction any of us have seen in our lifetimes." So it's been a pretty crazy week, and I wish you well. Certainly there's more important things than mortgage right now, but it's important for agents and buyers and sellers to be aware of what's going on. So we've seen, as you know, some rate increases this week that were kind of unexpected. I hope that next week we'll see some softening. I think there's some chance of that. But wanted to go over a idea of, in this time, if you have some buyers that might have some challenges with the rates where they've gone to. Let's say they've been pre-approved a few months ago, rates were lower, now they're under contract, rates are higher. As a seller, rather than maybe considering a price reduction, maybe instead consider giving a seller credit to a buyer of maybe 2% or 3% of the sales price. And actually, the buyer can use that money to buy down their rate back to where the rates were, maybe 10 days ago, 14 days ago, 20 days ago. So, for example, let's say you have a $688,000 property, list price, and let's say goes under contract, the buyer is putting 20% down. So that's a loan amount of $550,000. Okay? If you drop the price from $688,000, if you drop it, let's say 2%, that's going to save the buyer about $55 a month on their payments. However, you could take that 2% and you can apply it as points, as a discount point buy down to the mortgage, and drop the rate and save about $200 a month. So I think we're going to begin to see more and more of these seller credits to get the rates back down. And ultimately to the buyer, I think it's much more meaningful because they save a lot more money every month on a monthly payment. So something to consider for sure. Also, in this environment with a lot of uncertainty, I've been involved in a few transactions. I've heard about other transactions where, unfortunately, buyers' employment is in question. Some people have already lost their jobs, and of course, from a lending standpoint, that's a problem. That's a challenge. So, I think for the next couple of weeks, what agents and buyers should expect would probably be some additional pre-funding employment verification given the environment that we're in. People are actors and actresses and producers and hairdressers and massage therapists and small business owners. I think just expect another piece of documentation to verify employment prior to the funding of a transaction. It shouldn't be a problem. Everything should be fine, but just kind of expect that extra diligence at this time. So I wish you all well. It's been an interesting week, I'm sure, for everybody. Today, I just got in my car, drove around for like 30 minutes and listened to some Nirvana super loud. Just because, you just got to break away for a few minutes and turn off the news and turn off Facebook for a few minutes and try to collect our thoughts. But I hope you have a good weekend. I wish everyone well. If you have any questions, you can give me a call or send me a text. My number is 818-421-4737. Thanks again. Have a nice night and talk to you soon.